Morning guys, it's the next day now from my shopping video. I just didn't finish it off yesterday. We were at the hospital with that. I'm making a birthday cake for a dear friend whose birthday is this weekend. This lady loves Biscoff spread, so I'm making a Biscoff cake. For this I'm going to be using the Biscoff smooth spread. I sometimes use the Aldi one, which is no different. I was in Booths the other day and I saw this on offer in Booths for £2, so I got some there. Right, so for this we're going to need 420 grams of caster sugar and we're going to need butter, sugar, margarine, perfect for cakes, which is what I use, store it, whatever you like to use. And you need 130 grams of that, butter, margarine, perfect for cakes. You also need 360 mils of whole milk and 360 grams of flour. Now I use plain flour. You can use self-raising, but if you use self-raising, just put a teaspoon of baking powder in with it. $360. If you use plain like I do, put a tablespoon of baking powder in. I'd say I usually use a tablespoon and a bit of baking powder. If I'm use it when I'm using plain flour, which I do. So I've put a tablespoon and a half of baking powder in. So now then, put that onto mix. Let all those just combine, all your dry ingredients on medium speed, and then you get your Biscoff ready. In my milk, I'm just going to put a drop, not a teaspoon, a drop of vanilla extract. Because it's a Biscoff sponge, so I'm flavouring it with Biscoff. You want 120 grams of Biscoff spread. I don't use the crunchy one. I don't know if you can use the crunchy one, I suppose, if you want to, but I don't. Now I'm going to warm this in the microwave so that it flows, so that it's runny. It's melted. Just let that cool down a bit now. And all my ingredients, my dry ingredients, are combined now. And now you want to add 3 eggs to your milk. And that's the reason that I crack them into my little scoop, because sometimes I get shelling. And it's easier to fish it out of my little scoop than fish it out of my milk. Pop those in with your milk. Do you like my new apron, guys? I got it in Rome. I really like it. I wish I'd got a couple now. They had some really nice ones. Whisk those together. Put your mixer on a slow speed the slowest speed, and start to pour your wet ingredients into your dry ingredients. Very slowly, or else your cakes will sink in the oven if you do it too quick. Don't over mix either. Once they're combined, just stop. Right. So leave about a third of your mixture in the jug. Stop your mixer and scrape round the sides. Make sure you get all your ingredients in. And this is when you add your Biscoff. Add your Biscoff sauce. Spread. It is like a sauce. Once you've melted it, it is like a sauce. I'm going to take it off there. Right, get all this in. A 120 grams. Pour the rest of your mixture in. And back on a slow speed, very slow, lowest you've got, until it's combined, and stop when it's combined. Do not overmix, or else you'll have cakes with a big dint in the middle. They won't have risen. They're nicely combined now, so I'm just going to do a quick whiz round with me spatula to make sure everything's combined without over mixing. And that's it, ready to go in the cake tins and in the oven. Right guys, I'm going to put them into 4 6-inch cake cases that I've lined, sprayed with my cake release spray. And in case you want to know what that is, it's this PME release a cake, and you spray it in your tins and it does exactly what it says. Your cakes come out quite easily without having to line them. So I'm going to split this into 4 6-inch tins. And it doesn't matter if your Biscoff spread hasn't melted completely. If you get little streaks of it, it's quite nice actually to have it running through your sponge. It should have melted completely, but mine has. I think there's just an odd little streak. I'm putting it in the oven. Mine's an electric fan oven, and it's going on 150 for 30 minutes, and then I check it. And if it's springy on top,